Let me go to screen sharing. Okay. So see the batch determination. What is batch determination? Which means you can create a characteristics and the class and you can assign it into the material master. Okay. And you can determine the batch in ERP system itself. For example, you are creating a delivery or inbound delivery or outbound delivery. You have the provision to put the batch in ERP itself, okay, and send it
Okay.
to
Okay.
EWM system. That is one process. Another process is okay. You don't want the ERP batch to be used. You want to create the batch in EWM system. In that case, you can switch it on. Okay, so it will determine the batch. You will try to determine the batch in EWM system. In EWM system also, we have the option to create the batch determination.
Okay, sir.
But
As per my understanding, now, if
uh,
it is not tick now from EWM, we need to create batch, correct? That's what you're trying to
it
say.
is if it is not tick batch determination in EWM, means you have not
Okay.
ticked it, which means you can create the batch in ERP system and you can send it to the EWM system.
If
Okay.
it is not ticked, you are saying.
If it is not ticked,
If
anything
it is
not ticked
ticked means
means it is not,
yeah.
see, for example, GR for EWM, it is not ticked. So you can do both
Okay.
GR for EWM, EWM also and ERP also. But you
Okay.
specifically
Okay.
tick
Understood.
it, then you have to do the GR in EWM and then you can post it into ERP system.
Okay, sir. Understood.
Flexibility
Understood.
purpose, if
Thank
you
you.
check the standard warehouse, this is the standard
Hmm.
warehouse, right? Full WM.
Yeah.
For
Yeah.
standard warehouse 001 and EWM warehouse 0001, it is always unchecked, which means you have
So maximum you worked on lot of project, right? Everything it is as per standard. It is blank only, right, sir? 90
that's
percentage or 80 percentage.
yes.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Now what is next? We'll go to the org structure of EWM. Here we have done the create EWM warehouse number that is already created. Now there is a note. After you create the new warehouse, make a one-time assignment of the supply chain unit with the business attribute INV warehouse to the warehouse number. You also assign a business partner as custodian. What is this mean? Whenever we are creating any warehouse, we need to set up all the supply chain unit associated with it and the party entitled to dispose. Supply chain unit means what? There is a unit which specifically underline that your warehouse is situated in this particular location, and in this supply chain unit you have the functionality of warehouse. Okay, in any supply chain management you need to define a supply chain unit. So warehouse is a supply chain unit, manufacturing unit is also a supplying unit, right? So whenever we define a warehouse, we need to define a supply chain unit. And party entitled to dispose means, suppose you have a warehouse which is connected with different source. Different source means it is the ERP, you have multiple ERP system, but you have a single warehouse. So how you will segregate? Suppose you have multiple ERP system, but you have a single warehouse. Now, how will segregate the request from different ERP system? One ERP system can be SAP, one ERP system can be third party. So how will distinguish that this inbound delivery is from ERP and this inbound delivery is from other system, other ERP system? So based on the party entitled to dispose, it is nothing but a business partner that we need to create and assign with the warehouse. So how to create supply chain unit? There is a transaction code. It's kind of master type and see. So create supply chain unit /n/scmb SCU main is the transaction code. And when we create the supply chain unit, you need to tell that, okay, this SSSS is a warehouse. So the category will be 1008. If you go to this transaction code, supply chain unit type is 1008. So you might ask the question, how many types of supply chain unit available? That we can see in this transaction code. What is the transaction code? /n SCMB, not SCWM, SCMB SU mean. Enter. You define a supply chain unit. Okay. So I can put it like supply chain unit hyphen SSSS. Now type supply chain unit type. From here, you need to select warehouse because this is a warehouse. Where is the this one?
Down, down.
1008. Okay. Just create this. Okay. So supply chain unit SSSS. Okay. So here, see in the address section, you can put the latitude, longitude, means it will show the actual GPS location which is used for any transportation. Okay. All those things are there, but not mandatory. Address, you can put some address company code. Okay. SSSS. Where?
So normally this supply chain unit, what is the main role, sir? For actually, for example, plant is somewhere else, your storage location is some address. Because of this, they are maintaining that address in supply chain, or how does the process behave?
Supply chain unit, basically it's a location. Okay.
Okay,
You have a supply chain management area. So under that,
okay,
where is it located? Is it located in India or is it located in US? Okay.
okay,
So you need to define a supply chain unit to specify the exact location. And this supply chain unit is behaving like what? Let's say, for example, you have created a warehouse, but that warehouse
okay,
is a distribution center. So you need to tell something to
okay,
the system that, okay, this is a distribution center where manufacturing will not allowed. So system won't allow any manufacturing
okay,
process. But if you do not
okay, okay.
put anything, then what it will do, it will start allowing everything. Okay.
Okay, okay. So, for example, some business process, the warehouse maybe production plant, or it may be
Production
like
plant,
shipping point
some
or
plant may be
distribution plant.
production plant. So even you are not
Okay, okay.
using the EWM system, suppose you have simply
Hmm.
created a plant, okay, not warehouse, and
Okay,
that plant is a
okay,
production plant. So in the supply chain unit, you can put the plant code and the name as 1001 production plant. This is for segregation of
okay,
this role. Okay.
okay.
It can be production plant, it can be distribution center, shipping point, warehouse.
Mhm.
Now country region, we will take it from AAA warehouse. Okay. We'll see the setup for AAA. Enter. So we'll copy this. Region is 400, source is SAP 0. Country. We need the country code.
Address field. Yeah.
AE and DU.
AE and DU.
AE and DU. And language is English. We'll take the language as English by default. Now we'll go to the general SF0 VTC 4 zone. That is correct.
OTC food.
VTC 4 F0. And this is the username. When I save it, my username will be copied here.
Okay.
Okay, then we'll go to the last tab. This is the important tab. where you need to
Okay.
specify warehouse, goods received office, and shipping office. Because in this warehouse, we are not only storing the product, but also we are receiving and we are shipping. So business
Shipping.
attribute, these two needs to be added. This standard configuration. So if we,
So the supply chain is main function, right? Here itself we can control all those activities, correct?
yes, yes, you have to give
Okay.
the attribute here. Click here
Okay.
in the create tab, go to here. You have to select the INV,
INV.
warehouse.
Yeah.
Click here,
Okay.
select this, and then
Go,
shipping office.
RO.
RO is the receiving office,
Goods
and shipping office will be there.
shipping.
There is a shipping office. Where is the shipping office?
SO, SO, SO.
SO is the shipping
Down, down.
office. Okay.
Yeah.
Now save it. So supply chain unit SCU SSSS has been created. Okay.
So here some business partner you told, sir, we need to assign
Business
here in
partner
this.
now will create. Okay. Next step is your business partner.
Okay. So here normally, suppose I created business partner in S4HANA in that ERP, sir.
Mm,
Okay, for example.
mm.
So how in EWM it is migrating?
In EWM system, it is the customer, you can say, who is responsible
Okay,
for generating the requirement. Business partner will
okay,
generate the requirement.
okay.
And it will also act as a supplier. So you need to create the business, not only business partner, but also you need to
Hmm.
assign the supplier role, which we are going to create now. Okay.
Okay, okay.
Now, yeah, if you share screen now, in this system, okay, test coming. Fine. Now we need to create a supply chain unit is created. If you move forward, give address, and we need to add three attributes that we have already added. Next is we need to create a business partner. See, this is the warehouse number. We need to create the supply chain unit and the person who is responsible for generating the requirement, because this warehouse will cater the stock. So upon which request, suppose you have a warehouse and ERP system is a legacy system. Okay. So for legacy system, we must need something, some reference. Okay. As a customer, okay, they are generating the demand. Okay. We need to purchase. So purchase order will come, the sales order will be processed. Who will be responsible for dispose of the material? So party entitled to dispose needs to be created as a business partner. Now, earlier, when you used to create BP, we need to assign the role as CRM 00011 as a business partner. But now in S4HANA, it is not mandatory. It becomes a part of the configuration. So first we'll create the business partner, okay, in BP transaction code, and then we'll assign it to the supply chain unit and warehouse. So we'll go to the BP, we'll create a general role. Okay. Here you can see the ID type CRM011. Okay. This is not mandatory now. We'll just simply create a business partner with a general role, and then we'll extend it to the purchasing view. Okay. FLVN01. These two things are required. But prior to that, we need to create the purchase organization. Okay. Because when you assign a business role for the purchasing, you need the purchasing organization to be created. Okay. So what I'll do, let me do one thing. Before creation of this business partner, let me quickly create the purchase organization also. So we'll create the purchase organization here. Enterprise structure, definition, materials management, maintain purchase organization. We'll take SS. This needs to be created with reference to AAA. So here we'll copy this and we'll create our purchase organization as SSSS. Yeah, SSSS purchase org. Enter. Now assign this purchase organization to the plant. Our purchase organization is SSSS and plant is SSSS. Why I did it? Because when we create a business partner, we need to extend the purchasing role. So for that, purchase organization is mandatory. So now what we'll do, we'll create a business partner, BP, enter. So this business partner is already created, okay, for AAA. And if I go to the identification tab, earlier we used to put the identifier as CRN011, which is not mandatory now. It's a part of the configuration. We'll show you. And it is also extended to the purchasing role. So if I go to purchasing role, click on purchasing, it is having this role assigned. Okay. Now, similarly, what we'll do, we'll create a business partner.
Sir, in business partner, company code you is not required, sir.
Not required,
FLV and double
because
zero.
nothing related to the
Okay.
finance. It is at storage location level. That is the reason.
Okay. Okay. Fine.
Okay. SSSS. Yes. And I can take a number range as 0001. Any number range. Internal number range we want. Generally 0001 is there, but here I don't see the 0001. 0001 is not there. Okay, let me take any internal number range. Let's see. Right.
Double zero.
And we'll save this. So this is the business partner number 10817. It is created 10817. Now I need to extend the role of FLVN01. So I need to go to the change mode. Here select FLVN01. FLVN0001. FLVN00. Yes. Standard role they have deleted or what?
They are
FLV01.
renamed.
Huh?
Actually, they are renamed, I think so, sir. FLV N01.
FLVN.
Is that FLV N01? Is there? Can you scroll down?
FLV001. Na? FI vendor, FSG. Where is the 01? FLVN02. Purchasing we need, na?
Yeah, purchasing.
1 second.
Here it is, sir. FLV N01. Is there? Is there?
FLVN01, right? FLVN01.
Yeah, N01.
We need that.
Plus F. So,
Customer, purchasing. Yes, got it.
yeah, it is there.
FLVN01. Okay. So you need to come here
Yeah.
and then you can see the purchasing view, right? You have to click on the purchasing view. Here you assign the click here and put SSSS.
Yes, yes.
Enter. Transfer. So it will come like this. Now order currency, you can put USD. Okay. Whatever there here. Payment term 001.
Yes,
Okay. And save it.
yeah.
So it is asking country. Country was AE, region was DU. We can put.
DU.
Let's see. General data. Address. AEDU. Okay. AEDU. Save it. Language is English. Okay. Now save. So this is our business part.
0817.
Now, what is the next step? We'll see the next step.
SCU, you need to assign.
So now we need to assign this business partner with the plant. So configuration is
Okay,
we need to go to the interface, EWM interface, ERP integration general settings.
okay, okay. So here only that business partner is into
Yes, yes,
EWM, correct?
business partner.
Okay,
This is one place, another place is there. I am showing you. Another place is also there.
okay, okay.
So first we'll go to the EWM interface, then ERP integration. It's very problematic. Okay. I already logged in, right? Hmm. Now it
Here
is
it is.
SPRO. Then we need to go to extended management. Interface,
Interface download.
ERP integration,
Information.
general settings. Okay. So here
Assign
we
business
have the
partner to
option
plan.
assign business partner to plant. So go here
Yeah.
and I can copy this. Here is SSSS and our business partner is 108. So enter. Save.
So what is that logical system, sir? I mean, in the
So
sense it is
see, when you
connectivity.
are creating something in ERP system, then we need a
Mhm.
logical system which represent that, okay, based on this logical system, it will connect with your EWM system. So whenever there
So
is a
this will take care
integration,
from, yeah,
yeah,
this is take care from base system or,
yeah, so listen, whenever we have
okay,
two system and handshaking with each
okay,
other, then whenever you are in
okay,
ERP, with respect to ERP, EWM is your logical system. And whenever you are
okay,
in EWM system, then ERP system, for ERP system, you need to create a logical system for connection. Otherwise, suppose one server is connected to multiple server, system will know,
mhm.
okay, based on the logical system, where I need to send the data and from where I need to receive the data.
So here I'm getting from ERP, so logical system is here. It is from forward direction, correct?
This is this.
From
This
ERP
is we are
to
in S4
EWM.
HANA, right? So
Correct,
we
correct.
have only one logical system. Therefore,
Shift from shift to, that is not okay, right? That is simply, what does that mean? So
hmm?
that is from our ERP system to EWM. That's what
ERP
they
to
are trying
EWM
to say.
system. It
Okay.
is ERP to EWM system.
Okay.
So this is done. Now our final step. Okay. So we have configured warehouse number, EWM warehouse number, business partner, supply chain unit. Now we need to assign this supply chain unit to the warehouse. So for that, you need to go to the EWM system configuration. Yes, here itself. Go to master data, and below define warehouse, we have the assign warehouse option. So we need to take
Yes,
SSSS
yes.
as our warehouse, enter, create new entry SSS. Now supply chain unit, if you search, you will get it. Supply chain unit for
Yes, 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 yes.
SSSS. It is business activities warehouse. You have to put here party entitled to dispose. Here you need to put this
108.
business partner. These
Business
two
plan.
things. Okay. Custodian and this leave it. You can put it here. It
Okay.
is nothing but a business role of FLVN 0. Okay. If you put it,
Okay. Okay.
we have created these two. Save. Now go back to a document. Okay. Close this. So we have assigned the warehouse with the supply chain unit and party entitled to dispose. So your warehouse setup is done. So this is the entire configuration for a new warehouse. Okay. Now, as a next step, what we need to do, we need to set up the number range. So we need to copy the number range from either standard warehouse or any reference warehouse. Okay.
Sir, one question. Actually, in SCU, in the document, you found business partner is assigned. So that we need
SU,
to do, sir, in SCU. In supply chain unit, a business partner is assigned that in
business partner is
document.
assigned. Yes.
So you are saying in warehouse number, we need to assign supply chain unit, correct?
Yeah,
Not in
for see,
SCU.
when you are creating the supply chain unit, then you need to
Mhm.
define the category, type of the supply chain unit, that is warehouse, and the business attribute that it will
Distribution.
function. For example, receiving
Oh,
office, shipping office, that is the attribute of the supply chain unit. At the same time, you
oh,
need a party entitled to dispose who is responsible for generating the requirement. Okay. The
okay,
for
okay.
example, you have a warehouse, you can give it to a third party, right? So third party is the
Mhm.
party who will control the warehouse. So consider it like that. So the party entitled to dispose is the person or organization which is responsible for controlling your warehouse. So supply chain unit is the location and having business attribute, and party entitled to dispose is the person who is controlling this warehouse. Okay.
Okay.
One is
So suppose
controlling,
my
one is
scenario, sir,
location with attribute.
understood.
Okay.
Okay, sorry, sir, sorry to interrupt. So my question is that, so I am creating one PO that the delivery address is plant address. Okay. For example, but my plant and then warehouse is too far. So in the same place, it is too far. So at the time of delivery, they will look into the which address they will look into from vendor side.
So when you are creating a purchase order and having an address, okay, so you have to
Yeah,
give the plant address. So in the purchase order, always it will be your plant address.
plant address, correct.
Plant
Yeah.
address, yes.
So this warehouse, my question is the warehouse is something different address. So and how that delivery will happen from the vendor side? Is there is any
See, the
connection is there?
thing, yeah, see, the thing is that it is connected, always connected, generally it is connected same address with the storage location. So warehouse address
Okay.
will be same address of the
Mm.
storage location. You know that under a plant we can define multiple storage location, and storage location
Yeah.
itself is having a address, right?
My address. Yeah,
It is
different
not
address we can
always
come.
that the plant address is equal to your storage location address. That may not happen. So how the
Correct, correct.
supplier will know based on this warehouse? So whatever generally the storage location address, that is the warehouse address.
Okay, okay. Fine.
Now we'll do the number range setup. Number range setup is the mechanical activity. You need to go to the number range and copy it for all. We'll go there. It's the mechanical step, very easy. So to go to SPRO. Go to the warehouse management, standard warehouse management, master data, define warehouse number control, define number range. So here, define number range. So from here, you need to start copying. So prior to that, one thing just I wanted to check here. Just one cell. It's the validation only. Oh, this is blank. Okay. So we need to fill it up first. Right. So this is the SSSS. We need to put 01.
So this is for standard for all warehouse numbers, sir, that
We need to do, we cannot
OPA,
do all the
OPD.
things together because we need to define all
Mm,
those process type. Okay.
okay,
Then only it will allow. So this configuration
okay,
for this site only 01 is required. That is the number range object. So later when
okay.
we'll do the configuration of this storage type 1010
Mm,
3050 process type, okay, then only it will
okay,
allow. Now it will not allow. So we'll do it later. Just keep a note that
okay,
in the warehouse control, we need to assign the process type, all the process type.
okay.
Enter. Enter. So what is important for the number range for the time being? This field is required 01. Okay, because this is connecting with the number range. Now we'll go to the actual configuration number range. So here, click on this. A to Z, all you need to configure, all the number range. Okay. Enter. So we'll click on copy from AAA to SSSS. Enter, enter, number range copied. Go back and do it for this. Copy. This is not exist, so not record. I will take table 01. Enter. Just copy it. Okay. Then number range for warehouse order. Copy. To SSSS. Warehouse copy to this. Copy. No exist. In that case, use reference 0001. Copy it.
Will zero one, sir.
Not required. So labor is not required. Labor management.
Okay,
Physical inventory required. Copy it.
0.
Okay. Number and configuration is done. So our
Right.
warehouse setup is complete. Okay.
Okay.
In the
Okay.
next class, we'll start from the storage type configuration.
Sure, sure.
Okay, I'm
So these
sharing this
documents
document
can I
with
get,
you
sir?
just to go through, huh?
Sure, sure. Yeah, yeah. Fine, fine, sir.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, and
So when
Shantu,
are we about next class, sir?
Shantu, you just check the shipping point and sales organization. Okay, create the sales organization for the plant SSSS and keep the same nomenclature. And the sales organization, distribution channel, division, assign plant with that sales area and activate shipping point and assign the plant with the shipping point.
Myself, I need to create material ledger for that
No, no,
activation
no,
and control for plant
don't do
level.
any material creation, anything. Okay, we have not completed
No, no,
many
material ledger,
configuration
sir.
there.
Material
This is the
ledger.
configuration part one. We have the configuration part two. Then we can start doing the master data creation. Okay.
No, no.
For that,
Actually, I'm talking
for
about
now, you
material
go
ledger,
through
sir.
the configuration step from the video first.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So you told me, right, to create material ledger, not material master, material
Okay,
ledger
sorry.
documentation.
Material ledger, right. You create the
Yeah,
material,
yeah.
activate the material ledger for the plant, OMX1, OMX2, and you can start.
Okay, okay, okay.
Okay.
So ledger also triple S I will create for our material ledger.
Yes, you just take the reference of A plant, what
Triple A.
is the setup, and do the same for SSSS plant.
Okay,
Don't
sir.
make any
Okay.
mistake, otherwise all the effort will be gone, whatever you did.
Yeah, yeah. I will. Yes. Yes.
Okay, thank you. Bye.
Thank you, sir.